Good evening, students. Today we are going to complete this chapter. Only one topic is left, that is called hierarchy of needs. Hierarchy of needs. We all know that human wants are unlimited. Human wants are unlimited. Once one want they achieved, immediately they are motivated to achieve another want. Means another wants arises. One want is achieved, immediately another wants arises, means need arises. Here we are talking about needs, so instead of wants you can write needs. So needs are varied means different in different persons. Some person wants food, clothing, shelter, means basic needs. Some other person wants to achieve some higher position. Other person wants their name, fame in world, in society. Some person wants respect, means needs are different, varied from person to person. Needs are varied from person to person. And why this topic we are studying? Hierarchy of needs. This is a general question, this is general thing about the human beings. This is not a part of business unit, but this is a part of motivation. We have already done motivation. Why motivation is important in business unit? Because if we motivate employees, their skill increases, their efficiency increases, they are able to perform the work in a better way, in the best possible manner. As a result, profitability, productivity of business unit increases. But hierarchy of needs is not related with business unit or business activities. This is a general matter which prevails in the society. But this is a part of motivation. That's why we are studying about hierarchy of needs. Means how when person is or individual is able to achieve one needs, he fulfills his needs. How such fulfill of needs motivate them to achieve another needs, means how another needs arises in them. Because when your one need is fulfilled, that motivates you to achieve some other needs. It means when you are achieving one needs, it shows that you have capacity to achieve some other needs. That's why every person, whenever they are fulfilling their needs, they are moving towards the achievement of some other, some further, some higher needs. Means fulfill of one needs motivates. Here we are talking about, this is a part of motivation. So how fulfill of one needs motivate person to achieve another needs. Such type of things we are studying in this topic. So needs, but needs, the needs of all person is not same. Needs, requirements, wants are different from person to person. Some person wants to achieve something else, some person wants to achieve something else. But common thing is that when they are achieving one thing, one wants, one needs, it motivates them to achieve some further, some higher needs. So various experts and management gurus have studied the human behavior regarding the achievement of needs, how they are motivated. How they are motivated to achieve another needs. Various experts and management gurus have studied about the human behavior, and then among them one humanist psychologist Abraham Maslow, he was humanist psychologist. 1 mark question or MCQ question. Who was Abraham Maslow. So Abraham Maslow was humanist psychologist. He had studied human behavior, how human beings are motivated to achieve needs. One by one they are achieving their needs. So he has made a ladder. Ladder means CD. How human beings are taking their steps one by one in order to achieve higher needs. First of all, which type of needs they are fulfilling. Then once that needs is fulfilled, then which type of needs they are going to fulfill. So he has studied the human behavior and then published a book. And the name of the book was Principle of Human Motivation. Human motivation. And in that book, he has explained about the hierarchy. Hierarchy means ladder. CD. And he has explained about the principle of human motivation, or he has explained about the hierarchy of needs in detail. This book, I think it was published in the year I think 1943. It may be wrong, but he had published this book, Principle of Human Motivation, in the year 1943, in which he has explained hierarchy of needs. Hierarchy of needs, once again, a ladder of needs. How human being starts fulfilling their needs. Once their needs is fulfilled, then how they are motivated to achieve and which needs they are trying to achieve. That type of ladder he has made. So this is the short introduction about hierarchy of needs. Once again, needs are varied from person to person. Every person has different types of needs. Every person wants to achieve something else. All human beings does not want to achieve the same thing. Their wants, their requirements, their needs are different. So by studying the behavior of human beings, various experts or management experts has made or published different types of books in this regard, in this context. One humanist psychologist, Abraham Maslow, had studied human behavior about the hierarchy of needs, and then he had published a book that how human beings are motivated by achieving one needs. When they are achieving one needs, how they are motivated to achieve further needs and what is the further needs. He had explained in his book Principle of Human Motivation, which was published in the year 1943. Now, what is the hierarchy of needs? What is the hierarchy of needs? First of all, Abraham Maslow, according to Abraham Maslow, every human beings, when they are at their initial stage, they wants to fulfill their basic needs, means primary needs. So in the step of hierarchy of needs, the first need is that type of diagram. This type of diagram is given in your textbook, in which the first need is called primary need. Primary need or physiological need. Then second one is after that safety need. Safety need. Second one is safety need. After fulfilling safety need, then they want social need. Then esteem and status need. And last one is self-esteem and self-actualization needs. Actualization needs. So total there are 5 steps. Every human being wants to achieve these type of needs. The first 3, this is first one, primary need is first one. Then second one is safety needs. Then social needs. Then fourth, esteem and status need. And last one is self-esteem and self-actualization needs. This type of diagram is given in your textbook. You have to explain this answer with this suitable diagram. And first 3 needs is known as lower class needs. Lower class needs. And last 2 is called upper class needs or upper needs. Upper class needs. In this type of diagram is given, but here I am explaining this diagram through a chart so that I can write clearly. In diagram I am very weak. In case of hierarchy of needs, hierarchy once again means a step. HIE, hierarchy of needs, in which first one is physiological or primary needs. Second one is safety needs. Third one is social needs. Fourth one is esteem and ESTEEM, esteem and status need. And fifth one I am writing here, self-esteem and self-actualization or realization, self-actualization need. So step by step Abraham Maslow has described these type of needs, how human beings trying to achieve these type of needs. In this context, the first need is primary needs or psychological needs. Now first of all I am explaining clothing, shelter, etc. If such basic needs are not fulfilled, then any individual cannot think about any other higher needs or any other needs. So first of all, every human being try to fulfill their primary needs, physiological needs or basic needs. Once primary needs are achieved by any individual or by any human being, then such fulfillment of basic needs motivate them. That's why we can say this hierarchy of needs is a part of motivation. When one or basic primary needs are fulfilled, then he is thinking about to achieve some other needs, and that is in this context second one is safety need. Means after fulfilling their basic needs, every human being wants to secure themselves in the society. For example, he wants regular income, or we can say job security. He wants job security so that he can earn regular income. Physical security means security of human beings, security of the individual himself or his members, family members, physical security. Then risk security means from other risk he can secure himself, risk security. So he want to secure himself or herself from various types of risk which are present on this earth. For example, he wants a regular income so that he can lead a happy life or he can lead a secure life. He wants to secure himself and his family members. He wants to secure himself or his family member from various types of different risks. For example, natural disasters, natural calamities. So he wants safety in his life. How? For this purpose, he is taking insurance. Nowadays, every individual has insurance, either it is health insurance, life insurance. Now, every individual has bank account so that they can save something for future needs, for future requirements. So, they are opening bank account, they are taking insurance in order to protect them, in order to save them from various types of risk. Then they are increasing their efficiency, increasing their skills, so that they are able to get regular income in their job, in their work. So such type of safety needs they want in their life after fulfilling primary needs, after fulfilling basic needs. It means when one need is fulfilled, when person is achieving one need, he or she is motivated towards the achievement of some other needs, some higher needs. So after fulfilling primary needs or basic needs, he is motivated towards the achievement of another need, that is called safety need. And every human being wants safety in all respect, whether it is related with job, related with income, related with himself or his family members, and for this purpose, or related with any other risk which are related with nature, man-made risk, theft, robbery, natural calamities. So from every type of risk, he wants safety, he wants protection for himself and for his family member, and for this purpose he is taking insurance of different types of insurance are there: vehicle insurance, property insurance, life insurance, medical claim. So individuals are taking different types of insurance in order to protect themselves and their family members. They are opening bank account in order to save some money for present and future needs, future requirements. Once safety need, once a person has achieved this need, then third one is social need. So through this example, through this explanation, we are able to understand that fulfillment of one means when individual is satisfied with one needs, this satisfaction motivates them to achieve some other higher needs or some further needs. That's why we are discussing about motivation. So once safety need is achieved by any individual, then this fulfillment of needs motivate them to achieve some other needs. And if we go step by step, so after safety needs, they want social needs. Now what is social needs? We all know that human beings are social animal. Human beings are social animal, and social animal means they want love, they want respect from their family members, from their neighbors, from their relatives, from their colleagues where they are working, from their employer, from their boss, from their superiors. They want affection, love, respect from the society. So they expect love, affection, respect from the society. Means they are motivated to perform, they are motivated to do work in such a manner, they are trying to maintain relation with the society, with the members, family members, with the relatives, with the colleagues, with the employees, with the employers, in such a manner that they can earn more and more love, affection, respect from the society. So everybody is motivated towards the achievement of further needs. So once safety need is achieved, then they want to achieve social needs. Means they want love, affection, respect from the society, from the members, family members, from the relatives, from the colleagues, from the employer, means boss, superior, and society at a large. So such type of things they expect from the society, and for this purpose, in order to achieve these things, they are performing, they are showing their behavior, they are bringing their behavior, adopting such a behavior which regains, which increases love, affection, respect in among other members for that particular individual. Once social need is achieved, now first three needs are called lower class needs. Lower class needs. Why this is called, first three needs are called lower class needs? Because almost all individuals wants to achieve only these three basic needs, primary needs, safety need, social need, and after achieving social need they become contented, means they are satisfied with their life. Contented, or they are satisfied with their life. Now they want to lead a happy life till their death. That's why, means majority of population wants to achieve these first three needs: primary needs, safety need, and social need. So majority of populations wants to achieve these needs: primary, safety, and social. That's why these are called common needs, which are achieved by normal individuals. That's why it is called lower class needs. But some individuals in the society are such, which means who wants to achieve higher position, so that they can be remembered in the society for a longer time period. That is called esteem and status need, or upper need. Now lower needs is completed. Now fourth one is esteem and status need. Esteem and status need. For example, you have seen that when any individual is popular in his area, so he wants to fight election because he know that he is popularly known in his society. It means when he achieve respect, love, affection from his society, then after that, means he has got social needs, then he try to achieve further needs, esteem and status needs. He wants to increase his reputation in the society. And how he can increase his reputation in the society? By performing such thing, by achieving higher position, by performing extraordinary things in the society which is different from other individuals, so that he can be remembered by the society, by other individuals for a longer time. Such achievement, such fulfillment of needs is called esteem. Esteem means higher. Status means which can increase his reputation, increase his goodwill in the society. So when social needs are fulfilled, he is motivated. Means again same sentence, fulfillment of one needs motivates human beings to achieve further needs. So now after achieving third needs, now he is going towards the achievement of further needs, that is called esteem and status needs. At this stage, human being wants to achieve higher position, or wants to do such thing which increases their reputation and they are remembered for a longer time period, For example, if you take the example of any player, for example Sachin Tendulkar, when they have achieved social need, means when he becomes popular in cricket, then he wants to do something extraordinary. He wants to achieve some higher position so that his reputation increases in the world of cricket, and he can be remembered by the cricket world for a longer period. For this purpose, he was motivated to make centuries, and in this regard he has made 100 centuries. So now he has world record and he can be remembered by the society, by the world for a longer time period. So such type of position, but not every individual wants to achieve higher position. In order to achieve higher position, human beings have to do something extraordinary. They have to do hard work. That's why this is called esteem and status needs. So human beings, but these needs they can achieve, means they are motivated to achieve such type of needs only when first three needs are achieved by the human beings. It means every fulfillment of needs motivate human beings to achieve further needs. So according to our example, when social needs, when human being starts getting love, affection, respect in the society, then they wants to achieve. Not everyone. That's why first three is called lower needs. But some individual wants to achieve something extraordinary. They want to achieve higher position. They want to do something extraordinary through which they can be remembered by the world for a longer period. That is called esteem and status need. After achieving higher position or after increasing their reputation in the society, now they are motivated towards the achievement of higher needs, another higher needs or further needs, which is called self-esteem and self-actualization needs. It means once they have achieved higher position, after that they want to maintain the same position. Means they do not, they want that their skill will be considered as the best in their work field. For example, Sachin Tendulkar wants that his skill will be considered the best in the cricket world. Lata Mangeshkar wants that her skill will be considered as best in her work field. Amitabh Bachchan wants that his skill will be considered best in the film industry. So everybody wants to maintain that position which they had achieved at the earlier stage. They want to maintain that position, maintain that higher position. Their name will be renowned in the world. Their name will be remembered for a longer period. They want to maintain that position. So in order to maintain that position, they are behaving in such a manner that their name will not be converted into defame from popular name. That's why they are not involving in any kind of politics. They are not giving any kind of such type of speech which make them unpopular. So they want to maintain their reputation for a longer period. They want to stable their reputation for a longer period. That is called self-esteem and self-actualization needs. Means their skill, their name will be called by society, remembered by society for a longer period. For this purpose, they are behaving in such a manner that they are able to maintain their same higher position which they had achieved at the earlier stage. This is called self-esteem and self-actualization needs. This is all about hierarchy of needs, and this principle is given by Abraham Maslow, and he has published this hierarchy of needs in a book which was, the name of that book was Principle of Human Motivation, and it was published I think in 1943. Now chapter is completed. Now any doubt you can ask.